Welcome back everyone, Christine here on Serious Gaming with the Synderion Ending to the game, Project Liberation. There might actually be two Synderion Endings depending on which faction you choose. It depends on whether or not you believe in repelling the Pandorans with the Mist Repeller or terraforming the planet as one of them wants to. So you choose one member of the council over another. I don't know if that has any impact though whatsoever. So anyway, regardless of all that, let's get that research which will unlock the ending. Okay. With our help, Synderion has discovered a way to break the Yuggothian entity's control over the modified Earth or ecosystem and the functions of the Pandora virus. By injecting a retrovirus directly into the Yuggothian Receptacle, we can alter the receptacle's DNA and seize its abilities for immunity, shutting out the Yuggothian entity for good. The injector for delivering the retrovirus has already been designed, as has the retrovirus itself. This, according to Synderion, was the relatively easy part. The hard part will be getting close enough to the receptacle to inject the retrovirus into its central cortex.
The time has come. The master of the Pandora virus is building his earthly palace, and soon he will download himself to his new kingdom. Unfortunately, he has not yet realized what tends to happen to kings on this planet. But how do we overthrow such a powerful cosmic entity? The Pandora virus is the key. You see, the Pandora virus is not just a weapon. It's a way of propagating large-scale ecological change. In other words, it's a terraforming tool. And we can seize that tool for ourselves. We can use it to design an ecosystem that promotes human flourishing and leaves no space for would-be alien god kings. Stas has figured out how we can achieve this, and appropriately enough, it involves storming the palace. Then let us make this happen. Let us win.
Okay, let's win then. I'm going to take my Thunderbirds, just slow that down so I can select both of them. Gonna take my Thunderbirds and storm the palace. The palace is the final step towards the Yuggothian entity's triumph, but it's also its biggest weakness. With the help of Synderion, we'll storm the palace and inject the receptacle with a retrovirus that will allow us to seize control of the Pandora virus and use it to terraform the Earth. Playing with wanna be a god, huh? Delusions of godhood. Anyway, so I'm going to take Andy instead, and I'm gonna give Jack, I'm gonna give him some new armor. Okay. Let's deploy the squad, and let's get going and kill the thing. Although this is probably gonna fuck it up, actually, because I forgot to reselect the Andy. Anyway. Doesn't matter, this is just to show off the initial part and show how to beat the mission, really. I mean, I have an hour-long video, but let's condense it into something a bit shorter to understand. You need a Disciple of Anu Priest. That's the easiest and that's the easiest way of doing it. One single priest, a fully upgraded level 7 priest with high speed will win you this mission. That is all that is required in here. Okay. So we're gonna take all of them. And yeah, I got my engineer. Whatever. I'll live with it. Or I won't, since I have a save game at the Yuggothian entity that I intend to load. Anyway, so take Ralph, Gunsworm, have him pick up the receptacle, the thing, since he can carry it, no problem. And then move everyone forward, including, crucially, Cody. Cody Hawk will win us the mission. Nothing too fancy really here. What's great about the priest is that you can mutate the priest to also give you an aura that regenerates your fucking will. It's like, yeah, Disciples of Anu, OP. I mean, here's the thing. The weapons you want are from New Jericho. Except the pistols, which are from Synderion. Synderion does give you something that's useful, which is some of the research that affects you more so on the geoscape. Like, if you go for their ultimate weapon, they will unlock faster aircraft speed. They do have some of the fastest aircraft in the game, and they do have the best pistols in the game as well. Anyway, you don't need to give a shit about anything else over here except just getting her. Alright. This is a demonstration. And you'll see what I intend to demonstrate. Okay, so she's moved up much there. But we can move even further. Courtesy of my 2 guys. Okay, rally the troops, and that's gonna give her extra movement. And then we can run in and start butchering these guys. Good riddance. A vast Pandoran army stands in your path. To be fair, these guys are not necessarily high level. Like, look at them. Their armor there is green. Oh, she wasn't actually able to kill all of them. All right.
Time for the push.
But the idea is a fairly simple one. I just need to get an AoE ability here.
Good idea.
Not too fancy. Oh, wait. Just need a bit more.
Succeed or die.
Because you do regenerate 12 power points when enemies do die. So. Maybe not quite enough. Either.
We got to keep going. Ready to fire.
Okay. Just need to kill a couple so I can get some energy on Cody. And she'll win the day, so to speak. Wonder if that's enough. Nope. Wait, she didn't even regenerate. What the hell? Right. Well, you get the idea anyway of all of this.
Making haste.
Let's see if we can do this.
Receiving loud and clear. Acquiring target. Gotta keep on pushing. Zooming in. What's our move? Pushing on. Moving out. Preparing to fire. Enemy killed.
This siren here actually amazes me. But this is the basic principle. This is how you destroy the army that stands in your path. Not too hard. Especially if you don't leave your guys behind and actually wait a couple of turns there, all that. You can also alert the enemies and get them closer to you. That will certainly make things easier, since you don't have to waste so many action points just to get to them or, you know, rally the troops. But yeah. I don't know how you do this mission without Disciple Wano Priest. Like, just the ability to panic so many to kill so many troops at once and to panic so many of the enemy troops as one, because like the remaining there, except that's one siren next to my guy, were all panicked. Anyway, the Yuggothian Receptacle. Its eye is gone. He still is. Okay. That'll do. Quite nicely. Just turn the guy with the laser pistol at it. Now I don't know exactly how the barrier works. I think it's either one of your guys needs to take enough damage from its abilities. And mind you, you can get to him without taking any damage if you have simply put Psychic Ward. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna reload and just take that thing down.
5x5.
Oh. Bad move, really? Yeah, bad move. Completely bad move. There are other options, thankfully.
Moving to position.
Yes. Reloading.
And with that, from Ralph, we win. Victory.
For countless eons, the Yuggothian entity had planned this day. With the power to bend an entire ecosystem to its will, its triumph over humanity was inevitable. No wonder it considered itself a god. It knew that even if we defeated its armies, it could wait us out. Its real weapon was the Pandora virus, the ultimate terraforming tool. But there was one possibility it had never accounted for: that we would seize that tool for ourselves. It was now that the real war began. The war to recreate the world according to human needs, to build a sustainable system that would allow the individual to flourish. There was no space for new Jericho in the new system. Synderion could no longer make excuses. Coexistence was impossible. Tobias West was an honorable opponent, but he had to be destroyed. When she heard what Synderion had accomplished, the Exalted proclaimed that the age of the dead god was over, and the disciples of Anu were dissolved. After that, she disappeared. It did not take long for her religion to be forgotten. Synderion began to build the new world. Old species were revived, and new ones were designed. The age of scarcity was over. The earth became a work of art, a testament to human ingenuity. As for the Phoenix Project, we finally had the support we needed. It was time to build, to train, to prepare. Up there, in celestial darkness, something ancient and powerful still hungered for our planet. But next time, we'd be ready.
Okay, and thus ends the Phoenix project. There are still the bad endings, so to speak, or well, two bad endings. One of them in which you lose, because you can, if you lose all your bases, but that's not really much of an ending, to be honest, that's just failure. And the other one is where you go to unleash the Virophage, like the Antediluvians did. That wipes most of humanity, but it does score you a win, so that's going to be next. Anyway, Costin here, signing off. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications if you like my content, so you're aware when I'm uploading new content on this channel.